Previously on Chilling.
I knew you were going to play spades. So I put 2 cards. Be smart, Cleo. I have 3. Oh.
Pick 2, pick 2.
Wait, you pick 2.
Oh my God.
Joke on you.
Does this work? Okay,
What?
Chilling.
My name is Drago and I'm the host of Chilling, and I'm asking you, my friend, to keep the love coming on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. That is Chilling UBC TV.
Chilling.
Now, whenever you see that opener, you definitely know that I'm back. This handsome face is the one you see before you sleep. So we are back with the beautiful Cleopatra. We're at Cake Choice having a fantastic time. Now, we have done a twist. Now, we have a passion fruit juice here. We have a black forest. I'm telling you, Frank is killing us. Cleo, how are you?
I'm still great.
Have you ever tried modeling before? Because I was about to say she's a model extraordinaire, an actor, she's a writer, a singer, award winner, who also loves Kenyans.
He had to drop that.
I'm jealous though, but I'm happy for you. Have you ever tried modeling before? Because you have a perfect body.
Now, thank you. When you tell
No, I'm not the only one who has said that.
When you tell a mom that is like awesome.
What do you mean?
No, you know when you
Beyonce
have a baby,
has done it before.
your body changes.
But yours
So
hasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So now, the modeling thing. I wouldn't call myself a model, but I have featured as they would say, oh, can you come be a personality model on the catwalk? I did that for this designer, Stella Atal. Yeah, we modeled for her sometime. It was me, Natasha Sinayobe, Flavia. There were different personalities on the runway, and that I can do. Because for me, I don't consider myself like model and I go and I've modeled for African Woman magazine. Like it was a feature on different outfits, and they were doing again personalities. So that's the only modeling I've done.
Let's take it back. Let's go back let's go down that memory lane.
Okay.
When you were still in Obsessions, how old were you? And how did you even come to join the group?
Now, I'm 35 now.
How old were you then?
And then I was...
Wait, you just said your age on camera?
Yes.
How come? Who are you? Who are you? Where are you from?
But why? Let me tell you.
No woman does that.
Let me tell you something. I love to grow older each year because I want to live long. Like I would want to be. I admire the people that have gray hair, and I find that it's like wisdom, or that you've lived and you have a story to tell. I don't want to die young.
Let me tell you, people are now going to start counting your age.
It's okay.
Every other person is now clear.
It's not the first time I'm even saying it. I've posted every time I'm celebrating a new year. I post it on like Facebook. Or I'm just like, I thank God for these years. I say my age. I'm not embarrassed by it. Right. I embrace it. I love my age. I love that I'm growing older.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I joined the group when I was 18. No, 19, because I started campus 2001. So you can do the math. 2001, 19, and then. But they approached me when I was 18. I was at Namasagali College, and most of them were from Namasagali College. So we were at the theater, because Namasagali College students, we used to I was in the drama group, and if you were selected to participate in a play, your name would be shortlisted, and I was like, amazing. Like how we see in Glee and these other movies, they put your name up, you made it. So we would come to the theater, and that's why they saw me and another friend of mine, and they approached us after Ronnie approached us and asked if we were interested in joining Obsession. That just started the group in 99. So yeah, 2000, it was 2 years old, and I talked to my guardians about it, and they were like not having it. So I ended up joining now later when I started campus. That was now in 2001. I participated in the play that they were doing about Cleopatra, the queen, and I helped do some research. That's how I told my uncle, I have helped with the research on this. I really want to be a part of it. That's how I got in. And then now, because
your
I was
uncle
on
is
campus,
a very hard man to
he's a former soldier. And he's a
Scary.
doctor.
Isn't he scary?
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He's very warm, but he's very tough. Like, I knew him to be so tough, and right now he's not tough with my,
Your
nephews
yeah.
and.
Yeah.
But he was really hard on us. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So, do you still, when maybe there's a reunion, are you still in touch with most of the group members?
Yeah, I'm in touch with all of them actually. Most of them.
I mean, you guys are cool, right?
The one who I'm not in touch with really is Michael, because he's not in the country. I'm not sure where he is exactly, but he's not in the country. But I'm in touch with Remy, Ronnie, Sharon, Jackie. Jackie just had another baby, so she has 2 babies now.
Yeah.
There is Macreen,
They're all grown
Natasha,
now.
Helen.
They're all
yeah,
grown now.
yeah.
You know, it's funny when somebody mentions...
Helen was the youngest in the group by the time I was leaving. She was really the youngest. When she joined, she was about 16 or 15.
Speaking
she's not lying about
Speaking of the devil, Cleo,
Yeah.
Helen, she is the same. You have a synonymous element with her.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, like after the group, I don't know if even before the group, you chose to stick to the same thing, acting. And the same movie I tried to mention before is called Yogera. She was. She did a supportive role.
Yes, she was.
How
in
does that
Yogera.
make you feel like she's also doing acting? Too?
I like that because she's a nice actress, and she has these natural reactions. And truth be told, with Hostel, when they were looking for actresses, the director, one of the directors on script, that was Kwezi Kaganda. He rang to ask me who I would suggest. He was looking for somebody to play the role of Patra in the Hostel, and he asked me for a suggestion, and I told him Helen. I'm like, Helen Mukoma would be perfect for that role. And he's like, oh yeah.
What about you? Because you've never been there.
No. It was that time. It was a certain age, whatever bracket that they wanted, and I was also doing something else, and I was above that age. I think it was.
That's really cool.
What age was it? 18 or 19. But though, like with acting, you have a play age, like the roles you play.
Because it's a hostel.
A play group. No, in acting, in the world of acting, they always ask you what age you play. So for me, it's 18 to 35. And because you can end up playing most of the Hollywood people, you'll find them they're actually 20 something or they're 30 something, but they're acting like 18 or 19. Let's say Gossip Girl, yeah? All those actors are not 18 and they're not 19.
But what about Sugar then? Which role would you play?
Sugar, I don't know. They would have to give me the role. I don't
but
know.
I could let me surprise you.
Yeah.
I think this is a shocker to you.
What?
You definitely know what I'm going to say.
What?
You can definitely dive into a teen's role.
A teen's that's what I'm I could. That's what I'm saying.
It's not degrading, but it's
with acting, you can, the way you look, you're put in an age bracket. Like they can say she can play 18 to 35 years old. Anything beyond 40, somebody might be like, So you have a certain type of. And the better, it's always better if you can play a wider range of ages than when you can play a certain. Just
so you don't have to limit yourself.
Yeah, when you're able to be changed into any character, any age, it works better for you as an actor.
So when did you discover that you definitely had that? Because when the acting bug bites you, they say when it bites you, you never turn back. When did you discover you had the acting skills in you?
In primary.
You're kidding me. Really?
Primary school. I don't remember much of nursery. I just remember I think there was a show or something. I don't know if I performed, but I just keep having this picture of like we were performing in nursery. But from primary school, I used to participate in the dramas, in the choir, and then it went on through high school. In high school, I was in the drama club, but I was shy. Bugema was a bit, conservative. Bugema Adventist school. So you're kind of not free to open up, but Namasagali College is what helped me discover that this is what I want to do as a career. This is what I want in my life. I want to entertain and I want to be able to make money out of it, but I don't know how it's going to happen. Yeah.
So you definitely have so many things under your belt. But let me first ask you about writing, because nobody has come out to ask you about writing.
Yeah.
Which sort of contents were you writing for the magazine, or you still write for the magazine?
At the moment, I'm not writing for any magazine. But I also was part of a project that did a book. We were 5 female writers who were selected, and we all worked on a book that was called 100 Influential Women in Uganda, and we did those high-profile interviews. So I'm good at profiling. I'm good at I can write a story about you, even if you narrate it to me, and I will write the story. I'm good at writing features, so it's features, it's reviews, because I would also do music, movie, and book reviews, and then I would do, let's see, events. I can pretty much write anything, because I've also contributed for a magazine, for the health magazine, Sanitary and Health. And it was to do with health issues. I wrote a health article. I also participated in writing for 442. That was the football magazine that was part of the African Woman
Sports.
franchise. Yeah,
Would you write about sports?
I did. You can write about anything if you put your mind to it. So that's how I am. If I have a subject or a story that I need to do, I will do it.
How did you adopt
with,
that skill? Did you do literature?
Yes, I did literature in school. I loved reading books. I loved writing. I write poetry. I used to write poetry. I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
See, I'm already trying to do this.
Yeah.
I write poetry. I've not written a poem in a bit though now. Sometimes you hit the writer's block, or you just don't have material to write. You go blank for a bit.
Yeah.
That's what is happening to me right now. I haven't written anything in the last few months. Yeah, but I've been writing for a long time. So
writing really takes too much concentration.
and that too. So if you
And
don't
time.
have like a spark, like an inspiration or the moment to just have a clear mind, you won't really create material. I'm getting into script writing. That's my plan, and I've been doing a few workshops here and there, mostly in Nairobi when I was there. So one day, if I ask you to probably play a role, I hope you say yes.
It depends how many zeros after. How many zeros come after the.
Okay, we shall talk then. If it's only 1 0,
No, sweetheart.
you accept.
Listen, I will just show up.
Okay.
Because I'll be blessed with that chance if you ask me. Because nobody has ever.
Chilling.
So let's.
I'm the first one.
Yeah,
Yes.
hands down. Let's face it. You are pretty good actors, but we also have other actresses. How do you lobby such gigs to work with? To work in Changes corner with Kenyans?
Yeah.
Because Kenya's music industry, I can't definitely equate it to ours. They have levels.
The music or the movies?
The movie industry,
Okay.
they definitely have levels, and even at the platforms, when it comes to the platforms where they show them, you might see that at least Kenyan drama series or movies have a much more further mileage than we do.
Yeah.
You see them on Maisha, you see them on African Magic, even Ugandan too sometime, but mostly, Kenyan. So
Yeah.
how do you lobby such gigs? Do they just present themselves to you?
Most of them are auditions. Like I do auditions.
You do
and
auditions?
I do auditions.
But you're Cleopatra.
Let me tell you, even in Hollywood, the Scarlett Johanssons. Have you seen when they say let's say Scarlett Johansson, maybe Kate Winslet, or what's this other girl, Keira Knightley, who are running for the role, but Charlize Theron took it. Those are there's open auditions where everybody lines up, like everyone knows, even the guy who's selling mandas is like panange wali audition to get, and they also go and line up to try their luck. Then there is the closed auditions where they only call specific people. They call Drago, they call Peter, they call Cleopatra, they call Prince, and they say that we want to look at these people, and they have maybe, you don't know what role they're going to give you, you don't know, but you might all audition for the same, you might use the same lines to audition for a role. But in those, whatever it is that you do in that room determines to them where they can place you, because they know what they want. So sometimes if you don't get a role, it's not because you're bad, it's because the role is not for you.
Yeah.
Or there's something that they want that they're not seeing in
Yeah,
you.
because that's what I was going to ask you. The resentment, like that comes with rejection.
Rejection.
Rejection is part of.
Rejection is part of it.
It's part of film,
it's like
right?
job interviewing. You can't get every job.
How many
jobs are for
times
you,
have
some-
you tried to audition before in your music career and you've been rejected?
Luckily, I haven't been rejected yet. Like no,
Get out of
but
here.
there are two. I could say no. Is it two? Two things that I auditioned for.
I mean, you're that good?
No, it's not about being that good, but I think maybe I suited at that time.
Yeah.
But there are two projects that I didn't get into. and maybe it's because I also wasn't right for them then. So I believe that some things when they come to you, they're meant to be. I don't force it. If I don't get it, then I'm like, you know what, let me count my losses. On to the next thing. You have to stay positive in this
So definitely
industry.
rejection is part of the job.
You have to be open to rejection, because you're not going to be accepted all the time. You're not going to be accepted by everyone. You want to play every role.
Because there are many more roles. What's
And
the
yeah,
script?
and then there are many, like you said, there are many other actresses, or there are many other amazing actors. Like, so you can't be. I'm never like, oh, I'm going to get this role. I might go with you, and Drago, you take the role. Like, if they want to date a bad guy, like a bad guy, and then maybe you go. Now let me say a bad woman, like bad chick, and you go in, I go in, and they say, no, I think why don't we make that bad chick a bad guy? He really did it well, and they change it like that. So you have to be open.
For you, I've seen most of your movies. I've seen the trailers at least. Your approach is more of a soft touch. Yours. Tell me about your characters and roles. Do you always prepare for your roles and characters that you play, or
Yeah.
it's just natural?
You have to give the character life. You have to there's what they call a character Bible. It's what you build the story of what the role you're going to play is all about. If you're going to be Patricia, what does Patricia like to eat? What does she do when she sleeps? What does she like to brush her teeth 3 times a day? You create your own background story about that role, so that you give it more body. You don't just take only what the director has given you or what the script has given you. And there's a way we were taught. Okay, I was learning when I was in LA how to break down also a script, like when you're reading your roles, how you can try to create your background or read between the lines. You throw me a line, and it's not just you saying, Cleo, you're beautiful. In my head, I might say it again, Cleo, you're beautiful. I'm like, oh, thank you. And that's how I was saying, bouncing off, you kind of read into what the person is saying, and that helps you listen. Because if you are going to act and you're not believing in what that character is all about, you're not being. I learned the Meisner technique, and the Meisner technique is in acting. It tells you to make the role believable and meaningful to you. You become the role. Yeah.
You have to believe it.
Yeah. And when you believe it and when you be it, then the person watching it can actually accept that you are that person.
Chilling.
How would you describe the sort of sound you do?
Now with my music, I love soul pop, a mixture of stuff, and I did the number, and I did which other one, Party on My Mind, which was a bit dance. So I like music that has beats to it, but I'm not so much into the kapuka sound. They call it kapuka in Kenya, but
See, you're even getting accustomed to Kenyan traditions.
That's what they call it.
This video, what was this about?
Lay You Down.
Yeah.
Cleopatra, never see
You are featuring a gentleman. Is there Kenyan?
Levisil, yes. Now I was signed to a Kenyan label. It's called Cypher Studios.
And you still signed to Cypher Studios?
I am, but I haven't. I recorded music with Jimmy, the manager, and also he's a very good sound person. But we haven't really done. We haven't released most of the songs. I recorded about 20 songs. So that music, after I had my baby, there was a bit of a lag. I took time off to just raise my girl. In this video, I was.
Your earrings are always special. You know, they stand out.
Yeah.
They're
In this
diamonds,
video, do you know I was about 5 months pregnant.
You're kidding
So
me.
yeah, if you notice, most of the shots were done. It's up here, and I was a bit swollen, like puffed. When I look at myself, I'm just like, oh god, I was puffy. Yeah. So.
No,
yeah.
but it's a good video. It was done indoor, right?
Lay You Down. It was done in a hall, but they did the setup and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice video. So this all is done in Kenya.
I did this one in Kenya. Party on My Mind was done here in Uganda and shot by, this one was shot by Andrew Masharia in Kenya. Then Party on My Mind was shot by Donald Mugisha. You know Donald Mugisha of Dedak.
Yeah,
He's
Dedak.
the one who did the Yogera film.
Yeah.
And the Border Thieves and those others. So yeah, we mix it up.
This gentleman, is he
Levi
quite popular?
Seal is a dancehall artist in Kenya. He had been living in the UK for some time, so that time he had just come back. But he does a lot of live band shows in Nairobi. He's very good, and I must say he's not like popular of those. Oh, he's in your face, or like kleptomaniacs, or the big nameless in Kenya. He's not as huge as them in Kenya, but like he has his crowd.
Chilling.
Cleo,
Yeah.
tell me something that we didn't talk about before we leave. This is your chance, sweetheart. Say anything.
Anything.
Starting, of course, with how people can find you.
Yeah.
Of course, she's always on radio. Is it called Radio City?
Radio City
Radio
97
City.
FM.
Yeah, it's called the Mid Morning what?
Mid Morning Magazine.
You see, Mid Morning.
Thank
At least
you.
I'm familiar with that. It's called Mid Morning Magazine.
Yeah.
You can always catch her up daily.
10 a.m. to
Can you
3
imagine?
p.m., yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, what else do you then need to know?
You know,
Your Facebook, Twitter?
do you know that my Facebook page got hacked? My profile page. So I opened
It's
a new one.
lunatics. That's what they do every time.
Yeah, I opened a new one. But you can get me on Facebook. There is Cleopatra CK. CK, that is CEEKAY. That's my profile page. The fan page is Cleopatra Hohirwe. And then on Twitter and Instagram, it's at Cleopatra CK. Just letter C and letter K. Yeah, Cleopatra CK.
Give me something like a scoop that you have never given in any show, even on your own daily show.
On my own daily show,
sorry.
you're dropping your cake.
Yeah. Something that nobody has ever had. Because you need to give
Like an
something special.
exclusive.
An exclusive, perhaps.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be in a new production. Yeah, it's called Reflections. It's what I'm working on right now. Yeah.
We didn't even talk about The Test, that short movie film you were in.
Oh, which
It's called
one?
The Test. Is it
Oh
called
my
The
god.
Test? It's called
The
what?
test? You saw the test? That was our assignment.
I can
That was
dig.
our assignment in Los
I
Angeles.
can dig.
I got a certificate for acting for camera. Yeah, and that is the Los Angeles Center Studios is one of the biggest. That's where everything is shot. Most of these movies.
like-
I saw Wesley Snipes. But you know, like when you're on that camp, you don't interact. You give them the space.
set, yeah.
Yeah, you don't go jumping for whatever.
Because they are working,
Yeah,
girl.
they're working.
And
So we are all,
time is
and you're
precious
told
to
all of
them.
us have to be professional about it. So yeah, Mad Men, where Mad Men was shot, or where Taylor Swift's Blood video was shot. It's everything. That's why everything
It's
happens.
an amazing experience.
Yeah, an amazing experience. So the test was our test. It was our assignment for ending the program, ending the intensive workshop.
All right. So can I wrap it up?
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much. First of all,
Thank you so
If
much.
I can kneel down right now, I could.
Aw.
But thank you. You're such a darling.
Thank you so much.
Only
as
problem
well.
you're taken. Otherwise, I would have.
You'd
I would have done something. But thank you very much for sparing your precious time to come and chill with me.
Yeah.
I believe you've had fun. I mean, we've come a
I've
long way.
had
Almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
From eating Frankie's food.
Oh my god, we've eaten like amazing stuff. I recommend this place highly. Yeah, everything is very delicious.
All right, guys, thank you very much for staying with me. It has been a long day coming, you know. We've come from far, we've had fun, we've come, we sold, we conquered, we eat, we did everything good. So I would also love to thank my stylist, that's Quasi Classic. They do this phone in one day girl, just opposite the UTL building. Please, guys, go and get clothes. I also love to thank my beautiful team, the most hardworking guys I've ever met on this planet. Henriga, Herbert, Isaac, Tony, Calvin the Entertainer, Peter, everybody. Thank you for your relentless efforts and tenacity. We are the best and we're going to conquer this world all together. I would also love to thank you, the fans. You are the most important people. Follow us, follow our show on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Go subscribe and stay with us and let your voice be heard. Also love to thank, lastly, I'm thanking too much.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
love
okay.
to thank Cake Choice for the awesome location. These guys are found near La Bonetta. They have cool cakes. We have eaten Black
Yeah.
Forest, drunk a lot of passion. Man, I feel my stomach is already packed.
Ah,
If Frank was here, I would give him a handshake.
I'm going to be the most full person on set when I'm going.
And Cleo, you keep those earrings. They look
Thank
awesome
you.
on you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
guys. We love you. See you and take care.
Next week on Chilling.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, man.
Levixon isn't your real name.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that name, Levixon? And what's your real name?
Them days, okay. My real name, I'm called Luviogo Sam Lucas.
Okay.
Luviogo Sam Lucas. My mom is from Uganda. I don't know about my father. But why Levixon? Them days when I was starting the music, I used to call myself Leviticus.
Leviticus?
Yes, Leviticus.
Okay.
But Leviticus, it was a Bible name. Of course, it's a Bible name, so
Yeah.
I could not own it. So many, my fellow brothers came out, like they started coming up, calling themselves Leviticus. So I could not fight it. I could not fight it, so I had to change the name.
Chilling.
My name is Drago and I'm the host of Chilling, and I'm asking you, my friend, to keep the love coming on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. That is Chilling UBC TV.